What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all too. It's been a minute since I've been on here, man, because the nigga been busy. Nigga been chilling, staying out the motherfucking way, getting to a bag, man. But other than that, man, I'm gonna jump up into it, man. I started to do a motherfucking recording, but I'm gonna jump up into it, man. I've been getting phone calls, man, about what Percy had said on real tune about where Crippin come from, and y'all know the norm. Um, and I want to go speak on it, you know what I mean, because he speak for himself. He don't speak for the whole Fort Worth, Texas, man. He speak for himself, and we'll go and jump into this shit, man, and I'm gonna give y'all a little knowledge, man. But before I even start this video, man, I'm gonna go on and just say what the fuck I'm gonna say, man. When Crippin came to Fort Worth, Texas, man, it was because of the drug trade. Drug dealers down here were getting into it with each other, man. They brought some down here. Some was already coming down here from being related to people down here. When they came down here and they brought Crippin down here, man, it was for the drug trade. They needed safe houses. People got into serious problems down there and came down here to Fort Worth, Texas. But me saying this to say what I'm about to say is because when they put people down here, they didn't give us the same laws and regulations and rules to the game that they had gave y'all down there because they didn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, they didn't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? They was intending to just come down here and make their money, put people on, say, "Oh, y'all part of the game, man. Y'all protect our shit with y'all lives," type shit on D. Cool. You really niggas want to be 100 with the situation. So they really weren't even pretending. They didn't think that it was gonna spread the way it spread it down here. They didn't think that we was gonna become murder capital of the world when we became murder capital of the world. They didn't know that we was gonna be known as Baby Cali at the time. We would call Baby Cali. It just they didn't know it was gonna go the way that it went. So when they came and they brought Crippin down here, they weren't intending on us to go the way that we went with the shit. They didn't give a fuck because they ain't from down here. They came down here just to put motherfuckers on and get this money that was coming through here. You see what I'm saying? They made motherfuckers down here feel like they were a part of something, but they weren't giving a fuck. They weren't setting the rules straight. They weren't showing us how the crip the right way or be a blood the right way or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Man, salute Mr. Nisei. So it's like some of the shit this nigga said was real, but a lot of it, man, that's not what it was, man. But we'll go and get into this shit, man, and I'm gonna drop the ladder after I do this, man. But we'll go and get into this shit, man. Y'all excuse my dog, man. Cream her. Okay, here we go.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop them. Now, we're going to do a reaction to Real Tune TV. He got OG Percy. OG Percy responds to LA Hoovers. I ain't getting my Crippin from California.
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game,
especially in sales.
hands down.
So for me, email composition works like magic. You know me, I'm not a great writer, but AI helps me keep it super professional, super engaging, no more embarrassing typos.
Exactly. I personally love the Zoom AI summary. Takes any meeting and spits out a summary. I'm in back-to-back calls every day, so I use it nonstop, and it saves me so much time.
Oh, having summaries is crucial. You know, I also love the timeline summary. It sums up the latest activities for any contact so I can get the gist without.
Oh, yeah, my bad, man. I ain't know that shit.
Us. Now, this has been the big topic on YouTube. I've been seeing LA content creators speak on this, and they had a whole lot to say, and there's been some back and forth about OG Percy and, you know, the things that he said on this interview right here. He also came back with another video with his response, but I'm gonna cover this content right here. OG Percy, I like his content. I'm not gonna lie, I like OG Percy as a content creator. He got good stories. He always got some positive that he's giving to the youth, letting them know about gangs, what's gonna happen, and everything that he done seen in the gang life that kind of made him step back from it a little bit. He's an older guy in this game, and you know, he always got some good games. So I can't go against him, man. Even though he talking, I understand when people get in front of these microphones, they gonna say what they got to say. But in his response on his new video, he said, man, I was set up, man. I didn't say all that, but clearly in this video, you definitely said a couple of things, Percy. So we're gonna get to this content and let y'all check it out. Let's go. We show this short.
I went to California. I did an interview with some. Well, first off, shout out to my boy Solo the Sydney out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Go way back. Warfare, Club Creek. You know, saying Southwest Side, Houston, Texas. Solo is also a member of the Hoover Gangster Crips out of Houston. Under Big Sam from Shreveport, Louisiana. While we were doing the interview, I asked them about the war in the Texas penal system between HGC and HCG. In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang. What?
Man, look at the blunt this youngster right here smoking. He got a. Do it take that much weed to get y'all high, man? I was one of my homies, man. They got high. They was smoking, and I'm like, man, let's roll, man. I was ready to go, you know, with a little vent that we was at. He like, man, let me smoke one more. I said, man, how much do it take for y'all to get high, man? Y'all might as well smoke crack. If them two blunts didn't get y'all high, y'all might as well go smoke y'all rock and get high as a hippie, because this size blunt, man, how much? What is y'all smoking? Let's get back to this, man.
Do y'all think of this feud between the Five Deuce Hoover set in Texas?
First of all, that's some nonsense right there. I ain't never heard of no bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. Dead homies. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's so stupid. What I gotta say before I pass the mic to my bro on Hoover, like, what niggas to know is, the script is like Big Bro said, the script is the script. It's been a script before us, before all of that on the dead homies, you feel me? So we not changing nothing, can't shit change on the dead homies, like the homie said. Y'all can go bank something else. Because that just pissed me off on Hoover. But Hoover come before all of everything and everything. Hoover come before a Crip, it come before a gangster, it come before a criminal. Hoover is first, you know what I'm saying? That's what niggas to understand that, you feel me? So ain't no way a nigga from Hoover is beefing with Hoover because they switched the letters around on Hoover. If that's the case, go just beef from Crip gang. Don't beef from Hoover nothing on the dead homie, you feel me?
What's up with it?
What's up? What's good? Shout out T-Wil. Shout out the chat.
Yeah, salute to the chat, man. You know, it's already, man. We're gonna review a couple of these things, man. You know, this guy said some funny shit. Now I ain't watched the whole interview, but you know,
hold on,
telling me. You said what?
Hold on, just a second. Hold on, just a second, bro.
All right.
Hold on, just a second.
You know, salute. And Benson Inc., what's up? Yeah, man, but you know, I ain't watched this. I ain't never watched the whole interview. I've been getting phone calls from a lot of motherfuckers.
My bad, cuz I'm back.
Yeah, I was just talking to the chat. But what I was saying was I never watched the whole interview. I heard about it. I've been getting phone calls left and right in the first drop. I had people that don't even do this YouTube shit that wanted to get on here and just say some shit, man, and just tell everybody, you know what I mean? Like,
Right,
you know,
facts.
they want to say shit like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be 100. They like he speak for himself. He don't speak for the whole Fort Worth. He don't speak for the whole Texas.
Facts. Well, I mean, I gotta keep it a buck, bro. Like, I fuck with you and I fuck with Percy, but like this, like the third or fourth time this particular thing came up. You know what I'm saying? And like, I really been wanting to speak on it because people that hit me too. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You fuck with like, but at the end of the day, I never wanted to make it seem like I'm going against the team, like, cause we all didn't work together, nigga. We didn't done shit together. So at the end of the day, I fuck with y'all as men. But I do bang 5 dudes though, cuz you get what I'm saying? I bang 5.
This is what I'm gonna say, bro. Like, even like if we fuck with each other, man, and we supposed to be cool and we homies for real, fam. Like, we supposed to be able to say what we got to say to each other without being no problem, bro. If you disagree with me on something, you supposed to be able to disagree with me on something without nobody feel like you going against the squad, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, just because, you know what I mean, he who he is, like, we're not supposed to just sit back and let this nigga just say all kind of wrong shit and we don't like, nah, and we just ride with it. Like, nah, nigga, you just like us, nigga. You ain't no different than us, nigga. It's like, nah, nigga, you wrong for what you said. You wrong for what you said, cause nigga ain't starting nothing. I ain't going against the squad, but he know he was wrong what he said. He probably just in the moment. You know what I mean? Probably didn't
kind of not really though. Not really, cause I told Trey, cause like this shit happened a while ago, and then you had a whole bunch of Hoover niggas, like they couldn't catch up with Percy. Like these niggas came all the way to Trey chat, like on some shit. I don't know if I think you probably remember that shit. Like it happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like we never really had a chance to talk to Percy about it per se. You get what I'm saying? Like, and more important, like if I was gonna talk to him, I would have kept it offline, like whatever I had to say, because you know what I'm saying, it is the squad, but at the same time, I feel like, hey, you know, a spade is a spade, bro. And like I've seen so many people react to this shit, like not just West Coast people, bro. And I've seen people that nigga only be covering sports cover this shit about Percy, and everybody like kind of saying the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, everybody can't be wrong, bro. And like personally, like I said, nigga, bang 5 dudes. I've dealt with this situation of niggas saying, oh, nigga, that HGC ain't no real shit. It's HC, like all this kind of shit, bro. Like these, like T-Wil, these niggas was literally flushing niggas off the unit in TDC for saying that they was HGC and making it seem like these niggas was banging some fake shit. Right. When all along, these niggas is banging the correct shit.
Right. And like what I was saying was, man, when them niggas came down here and brought Crippin to Texas, bro, they were just really doing it on some business shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna put these niggas down, make them feel like they make them part of the family. They protect our shit. We're gonna bring this dope down here. They gonna make sure our money right and whoop type shit. They weren't expecting for this shit to go the way it went. So they weren't giving a fuck if they gave us the right way to crib or the right knowledge or nothing. They weren't giving a fuck about that. You see what I'm saying? They came down here, they lay down all that, they just put motherfuckers down and said, this is what this is. You see what I'm saying? And just sent us on our way. So that's why that's what I say, oh, they ain't doing it right, because shit, we didn't have the niggas from the Cali that started the shit to come down here and lay the law down and show us which way we supposed to been doing it. You know what I mean? Even the older niggas that was up under the LA niggas, they put niggas down here. Them niggas dead, either locked up and ain't never coming back home. They just put niggas on. They didn't teach niggas shit because they wouldn't talk shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, but I'm gonna be honest though, T-Wil. Like places like Fort Worth, St. Louis, Memphis, Phoenix, Albuquerque. Like there are some other places where like Cali niggas went to. And these people is on point. They know they shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, Houston is one of these places where I ain't never heard of so much shit. Like, bro, I'm not gonna attack nobody, but in Houston, I done heard some shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? Right. But what I will say is is I think that because like the nigga Solo name is synonymous with Five Deuce. Like it, but besides like this new age niggas like post 2012 or some shit where niggas really start tapping in with niggas from Cali. Before that, if niggas was saying that they was Five Deuce, the majority of these niggas was gonna say that they was up under Solo or Sam, bro. It's like synonymous, like when it come to Hoover shit in Houston, bro. So like, so
See,
this is
for word, line for word, motherfucker. They gonna bring up Ant, Lil Egg, Lil Grape, LA Run, OG Catfish. No, I can go down through there with it. You feel me?
but like I think what happened is, bro, I don't think that people didn't get the information. I think what happened is the way that it spread so fast is that people start attaching themselves to information that they were overhearing. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell you from personal experience that like I came across niggas that was supposed to be Crips and they knew like the bare minimum, and the things they did know really didn't have nothing to do with Crippin. It had everything to do with being a folk. You get what I'm saying? So like I understand like how this shit came to be. So like in Houston, niggas that bang HCG, like the majority of these niggas either got put on that shit in the penitentiary or they in Acres homes on the north side. Like if you come to the Southwest, niggas is not going for that shit. But at the same time, I can't always tell you that niggas on the Southwest had it all together too, because some niggas was banging to the right, niggas was banging stars. There was a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of shit that was going on around. And I ain't gonna lie, like the boys' home and juvenile, a lot of this got put on out here. But you know, and like he was saying, like that nigga said, we blue and gold there. Nah, don't say we, because all of us know the hood I'm from, nigga, we blue and orange.
Right.
The hood I'm from, we blue and orange.
See, but when I came to Houston, niggas was saying they blue over gray, they blue over gold. I heard everything except for blue over orange to a certain period of time, bro. It's like a lot of these niggas didn't even know about the orange to a certain period of time. You get what I'm saying? Here, specifically in Houston, bro, I could speak for that. And it might be niggas that say I'm lying, but they niggas cannot tell me I'm lying, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, there was a couple niggas here that actually rocked the orange and fucked with the orange. Lil Boss from ABN would be one of them. You know what I'm saying? But he got California ties. So that's just the real on how that shit went. But you can always tell niggas that really got whatever their information was from jail and niggas that was in the streets passing information around, bro. You get where I'm coming from? And what really happened in Houston is the majority wins. So like the niggas that really had the real shit and knew the real shit, like they was overtaken by niggas who had the wrong shit, but it was a lot of them to be able to agree and be able to make a mockery of you like, hey, nah, you doing it wrong because all of us heard it this way. You see what I'm saying? And basically that's like the same shit Percy saying, but at the end of the day, Percy doing a lot of like deflecting, bro, because at the end of the day, everybody knows that Tookie ain't even the one that started Crips.
Right, and, you know, and like we said, that blow great. Like what you say, they would describe them slabs. You know what I mean? You know, but like what I'm saying is, man, when you say you ain't Crippin, you ain't no Crip, man. Why you started speaking on it too, man? If you say if you ain't no Crip, man, leave that shit alone, man. Don't say nothing about it no more, man. They can't tell you what you can and what you can't say. It just you contradicting yourself when you say you put away your childish ways and you ain't no Crip, but then you speaking on the Crips and you say when you start saying we, you know, and there's a lot of people that speaking on too. It's like, you know, the backlash he getting, he did it to himself. I'm gonna put it like that. The
For sure.
He did it to himself. So what's up with it, Drake? Too much. So I all they want to hold court on people. I don't even give two shits. You know what I mean? But the thing is, man, he got to understand, like everybody ain't gonna always rock with what you say. You your own person. You can't speak for the whole Texas. You can't speak for the whole Fort Worth. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, you know, watching some of this shit that's been going on for the last couple of days, it's like shit. You damn near start a war between Cali and Texas. You see what I'm saying? I enjoy going to California. You know what I mean? I do a lot of business with these dogs. I go to a lot of dog shows, and you know what I mean? I like going to the cookie shop. You know what I mean? I like doing shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know, when you pull up in that motherfucker and got Texas place and this be between Cali and Texas, the nigga ain't gonna be safe nowhere down in that motherfucker.
I mean, you know, people from Cali fuck with us, bro.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? Like, and a majority of us got family out there. And what I think it is more so is there won't be a real problem with everybody, you know what I'm saying, so much is because they know they still come here too, and the majority is gonna win. But the thing is, these people are just saying, bro, like, we ain't telling you that you can't do what you want to do, but you
Oh,
can't say,
no, shit, like you just
yeah,
like
well,
go
yeah,
to
and
Cuba.
yeah,
You
start your right.
yeah.
And even though you done it this way all of this time, ain't nobody telling you to let it go, but you gotta still acknowledge the real. It's
Right.
okay to acknowledge that maybe you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit, if I got my Crippin from a teenager, a 17-year-old boy that never went to California or nothing, if I got my Crippin from that person,
He don't know
I
you
would
just
still,
do anything.
yeah, I would still respect it because that was my introduction. But as I get introduced and I start meeting the members and I gotta open my eyes and ears to be able to learn, bro.
Shit crazy. You know, and but man, let's get back dive back into this man, see what this man had to say, man. Spider Low had a lot to say about it. Well, I
Oh
ain't say
yeah.
he
Yeah,
did.
he did it perfect too, bro. Some of these niggas said it perfect, bro. Even when Milk go, like, bro, I don't know, man.
Let's see what this nigga got to say.
This question offended them to the point of, first off, the HGCs and
Well, they offended because this is where it started at. This is where the Hoover gang started at, right here in Los Angeles, California. And they feel like, man, not only is y'all banging our street, like actually literally the street that we representing out there in Texas. And y'all beefing, like, man, what is y'all beefing for? Y'all representing the same thing just because you put the CG and the GC and all that. What is y'all tripping off of? Y'all, and like Percy said, man, these are politics out here. But if the people that y'all representing, y'all being like, and they give y'all the script, then that's the script. You know, it's always, this is how it is though, man. This is how I go. Another part of town, they do things different out there. That's just how I go, I guess.
the HCG shouldn't be beefing because you beefing over the criminal and the Crip, right? Because Hoovers and Cali aren't criminals outside of the 5 Deuce, they're Crips. I know in Texas the HCG is Hoover Crip gang. OG Percy, you're from Fort Worth, and Fort Worth, in a real sense, is the home of gangbanging in Texas. So you'll get a lot of HCGs who may have gotten put down in prison in Houston now, right?
Okay.
With that being the case, we spoke on this in the past when I was doing a documentary. Shout out to Spring. We covered the Fort Worth history. What's your thoughts on the Californian response?
Make your browser fast.
I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he did that.
Make your browser safe.
I'm glad he did that.
Make your browser.
I'm glad he did that. Let me say this. Let me say this before we get back into this shit. You see how Real Tune played this shit? It's like he helping fuel a fire that was never a fire. It was just a few people were speaking on what they believe in and what was they felt like was wrong. It was just a few people up there. He just said California. So it's like you saying the whole California, them guys up there speaking for the whole California. Cause like you said, he gets a lot of motherfuckers that fuck with Texas.
Right.
So it's like, why would you even say that? So now it's gonna be like, oh, y'all hear what Texas said about California?
Well, I think, but see, it's several niggas from Cali that answered that question, and just based off of how they answered it, it's easy to see that the majority of the people from California feel the same way how they feel. The thing is that Percy is one person that's speaking, and it's tens of thousands of us that disagree with how he feels.
Right. He can feel how he want to feel, man. But you know, a lot of shit he said was wrong. He said, but he put some real shit in it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, y'all created it. They created it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, shit is different everywhere you go. even laws from state to state. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we picked up the gang bang. We was already gang banging. Let's get that understood. It was already gangs down here. It just they wasn't just one called Crips and Bloods. But it was already gangs and cliques already going on down here. It was already gangsters down here. So we're gonna get that overstood. You see what I'm saying? But it just they brought a name and a style with it that was different from everybody. Then everybody liked and they caught on to it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, shit, a lot of these motherfuckers, like you say, they learn from motherfuckers that really didn't know shit they sell. A lot of these motherfuckers, they learned it from the movies. And when they came down here, like I said, when they came down here, they were doing what they was doing, but they weren't giving us the laws and the rules and the guidelines with this motherfucking shit. They just wanted to make sure their product and their money was right. They wasn't nothing fucked up about it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they weren't worried about it. Like, oh, that shit ain't gonna last down there. But that shit spread it like a motherfucker. So they need to be mad at the ones that brought it down here for not teaching us the right way on how shit really goes. They want
but I ain't gonna lie though. But check this out though, T-Wil. This the thing though, bro. This is where you got to be logical. And I used to ask myself this all the time. There's hundreds of Bloods and Crips, different sets in California. How is everybody in Texas only these same particular sets, right? See, because Tune ain't even saying and asking them and saying it right. He's associating because everybody knows that in California, HCG is Hoover Crim Gang or formerly Hoover Crip Gang, but that was all the other sets except for Five Deuce, bro. Five Deuce has always been gangster. Always been gangster. So
when them niggas came down here, basically, like, I get what you saying. I get exactly what you saying. But when they came down here and they put it down here, I guess they didn't let motherfuckers know y'all can start your own gang down, y'all can start your own block down here. But when they put them down there, they probably like put these niggas down and say, now you officially Five Deuce Hoover. You see what I'm saying? But saying now y'all Five Deuce Crips, y'all gotta put your own street on here. Y'all own block, y'all own hood. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Eastwood got their own shit. Eastwood, they A1Gs, A17s. Beta with the G is the set. They A1Gs. They mafia. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of niggas in Eastwood is mad about what Percy is saying too, because they like, nigga, we mafia, nigga. We, you know what I mean? And shit, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot being said about what he said, basically.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
A lot of places where real niggas from California started a set and it wasn't named after the set back in California, bro. The truth is the majority of niggas got on by niggas that either went to, TYC or TDC and brought it to the streets. Niggas that actually had real California connections kind of always knew better, bro. But like I said, a lot of this shit really stems to going to jail though. And niggas go to jail, then they around niggas, and this is really just how it goes, bro. And the truth is that niggas could have came to Fort Worth and like, yeah, nigga, this Hoover Crip gang. And niggas just start picking up and adopting Five Deuce after that. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas could have been from Tennessee. They could have been from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have been from anywhere to get it like that. But like that's why Percy said, well, back then all of us, all Hoovers was Crips. True enough, back then at the time they all was, but now they're not, and Five Deuce still is.
Exactly, man. Salute to everybody. I get to speak. B Smooth, LX. I'm bothered, man. Salute. Yeah, man. I get that. Let's do what else he got to say real quick. We'll get back into that. You saying some real shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna. You saying some real shit.
Come on, man. Talk, man.
I don't have no California response. Never been. I don't have nothing to say.
You never been. You never been. So I'll take that as you never been to California. You never been to the place that you represented for all these years that y'all ready to die for. You never been here.
Say the California Crips. I ain't get my Crippin from no California. That's number one. They got their Crippin from us. Yeah, Stanley Tookie Williams. Shreveport dudes down south. Yeah, he took Crippin to Cali. How y'all think y'all got on? See,
oh man, listen. You ain't never heard of Raymond Washington? Shout out T-Wil and rest in peace. But you never heard of Raymond Washington, huh? Now, it seems to me that this is the comment that got everybody upset, which is everybody has grown. This man is 55 years old. Besides this comment that he made right here, he does have other stuff where he's giving some knowledge up to the young people. I understand it. But this comment that he made right here definitely give me a little bit of crackish behavior. I'm very observant. I dealt a little dibble and dab and soul a little bit when I was a little youngster, and I know how I can smell crack all through this interview right here. I see crack in this video. If y'all look real deep in the structure of his face, and this is no disrespect, I'm only saying that because what he just said sound like some crackhead shit that he just said. Even the way his hat is tilted, it's a little crackish. That piano in the background is a little crackish. The little dirt stains between the wall, this is where he probably get high at. That guitar back there is probably what he played when he lit like a Christmas tree. So I definitely see crack in this picture right here, this video.
I hate when they bring. I'm glad. I'm first of all, for the record, no, I don't gang bang and I don't rip Crip or none of that shit. I'm a grown man.
Well, if you're a grown man, you know I get that. I respect that part. But you talking about something, in every other video, you Crippin Tales from the Crip. That's your show and all that. You talking about Crip, but now you don't gang bang. You could have left all this out of here because you might, you don't want to get on the wrong people's side, man. I'm not from none of this stuff that you guys represent, so I don't have no dog in the fight. But you could have kept that to yourself, man. If you from Hoover, they from Hoover, you could have kept the Hoover business to yourself, man. You really making it bad, what you just said on here, man.
Were you born between 1969 and 1979? If so, you can get $500 to spend at Nike completely free. And I can tell.
I put away my childish ways.
So what do you think about what he just said on that part?
Bro, he said all of that shit with so much conviction, bro. Like he swore that he was just saying the right shit. And bro, I don't know. He kind of remind me like of old Southern grandma right now, bro. Just can't be wrong, bro. And it's crazy because his whole brand is Crippin, bro. I've been saying this shit. His whole brand is Crippin. So it's like, is either he need to be Pastor Percy or something else. But as long as you got this OG in your title, you're associating yourself to the game.
BTS trapped out. Salute. CMP salute. Yeah, man. If you keep pushing everything Crippin, you got to stop saying you ain't no Crip no more. But you still trying to profit off the Crip brand. See, but it's gonna become a problem too. They gonna start making that a problem pretty soon too. You gotta think about it. Like pretty soon they're gonna say, well, how you say you're an OG and you low that and it's Crip this and Crip that. But then at the same time, you say you ain't no Crip, but you trying to profit and make money off the word Crip. That's gonna become a problem.
Right. But the other point to this shit really is this shit really the equivalent of a nigga banging on you and then you saying you don't bang?
Right.
Like, let's just tell the truth, bro.
It's like you choose to bang when you want to bang, you turn it on and off is how they looking at it.
You get impressed by a bunch of niggas and now what set you from? Oh, nigga, I put away my child. I ain't active. I put away my childish ways and then walk around the corner and lock C's with a nigga. That's that type of shit, bro.
Right. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But he gonna continue to say what he want to say and how he want to say it, and he gonna feel like he right no matter what.
It's profitable for him, you know what I'm saying? It's very profitable. And like last time the Cali niggas was just like, bro, we ain't trying to be beefing or nothing. Just tap in, lock in, bro. You say you never been out here, come fuck with us. It don't even gotta be on no gangbanging shit. Just come be somebody positive that niggas in the hood can see, like the kids in the hood can see, so they can know, you can make it out of this gangbanging shit and do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. That's what the nigga said, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like that would be a good move for all Crips or whatever niggas in Texas to be connecting, like bringing this shit together anyways. Cause right now for the past couple of weeks, only thing that these niggas been on is niggas from Texas. Niggas from It's got all their eyes and ears right now, and unfortunately, it's for the wrong fucking reason, bro.
Wrong reason. Let's get back into this, man.
Thank God he gave me the mind to grow up. So everybody stuck in your sins, stuck in your evil ways. Just pray to God he help you see your way out of them. He helped me.
Amen.
Now ain't no crip to the grave. I bet not. I gotta get to heaven, and they ain't trying to help me get there. So one thing I learned about life, we all gotta go. Now back to the message at hand. Let me tell y'all something in LA. I don't disrespect y'all Crippin or none what y'all did down that way or what
you just disrespected by. Look at that face, man. That looked like a face on a face. If that makes sense, it looked like a face on a face. I'm hearing nothing but crack talk. This is crack talk.
We not y'all.
Right.
Everybody down in LA, man, ain't no HGC who we cuz in Fort Worth, Texas, 5 dudes who Crip gang. Come down here and tell us different. Come down here and change our colors from y'all colors to blue and orange. We blue and gold down here.
Wait. You just said that you wouldn't know Crip.
Bro,
Now
that's
you talking about we blue and gray. It's a whole lot of we's up in there. Either you is or you ain't, man. It's a whole lot of we up in there.
Let me give y'all the reason on a respected way. It's because we are on Self City. We don't have to pick up the Cali wave. Confirmation? We on Self City. Why we gotta be like y'all when we not from where y'all at? Y'all want us to bang what y'all is, but I don't get that. No. Every time a nigga
Y'all want us to bang what y'all is. Y'all is banging what they is. You just said y'all want us to bang what y'all. That's exactly what you guys do. And it's no disrespect whatsoever. Y'all representative is sitting up here high as a motherfucker saying anything, man. He lit.
This nigga tripped out.
you try to come and tell me, cause you know
Hold on, man. Somebody tag something Rick Rock TV. Somebody tag that nigga, please.
Bro, that nigga having a field day with him.
That nigga is not our representative, man.
Bro, it sucks that this is the representation, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. When I remember motherfuckers in Houston used to act like Crips was dirty and shit like that, bro. It was like
down in Fort Worth too.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, I ain't never been dirty, nigga, but I always been Crippin'. Like, so that shit, like, that's just a bad representation, bro.
Man, they cooking the fuck out of person. Yeah, that nigga cooking the fuck out of person. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Say further than you see, got a face on my face. Say, man, hey, check this out, man. Come to Rick Rock TV. That nigga not our representative, homie. He not our representative. And I'm gonna say this why I got this pause, man. We were just taught wrong, fam. Say, cause we were just taught this shit wrong, fam. You see what I'm saying? That's all, you know. So if y'all mad at anybody, y'all need to be mad at the one that came down here and then didn't teach us the way it went. So maybe the one that came down here was renegades themselves. And like, well, I'm gonna start my own Crippin down here, and I'm gonna have them do it the way I want it to be done. Maybe that's how it was brought to us, man. You know, I'm just gonna leave it, say it like that, and I'm gonna leave it like that with all respect, homie.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This the fucked up part. Every time niggas from California try to tell these niggas, and I've seen it in my own eyes, anytime they try to tell these niggas the right shit, these niggas don't want to listen. They kind of play the same shit like Percy, like, well, no, nigga, like, bro, it's niggas that ran up under me, nigga, that I know for shit show that I done told them the right way, nigga, and they just don't listen and they don't learn, nigga. And so when they get around motherfuckers, and then nigga be like, damn, you don't know shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just, bro, because the truth of it is everybody's not that invested in it to the point that they interested in really learning on how the shit go. They just become a part of something, and now that they're a part of it, they hang in with their partners. And if that's the case, that's cool.
Right.
But if a nigga try to come put you on some game about the shit that you doing, you like, all right, cool, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know, but it shit doesn't really apply to my everyday life or circumstance, especially because it ain't like the Hoovers and the 6-0s or anything. Like, the niggas ain't beefing with each other out here like that to where all of those kind of politics really matter. Only thing that really matter is the history of the shit that you representing.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. But let's get back to it. I had to let the nigga know that.
Your knowledge here now, nigga, you don't know mine, nigga. Fuck me. You can't change mine into yours like I can't change mine, yours into mine. And that's y'all problem with this Crippin and all you politic Crips. What I call you, nigga. Y'all, everybody know the rules and the tools, but guess what? It ain't no rules. Y'all rules is y'all, and we got ours too.
I agree.
I'm trying to make it make sense to help everybody because the everything, what it ain't this and it ain't that, well, who gave you yours? It wasn't yours before you got it, but you made it what you is. You hear what I'm saying? It's 5 News Hoover Crip gang down here.
Oh,
Why?
wait.
Not like everybody.
You just said, see, this is what I mean, man. This is what I mean. You said earlier that you are not a Crip. Now you saying this 5 News Crip out here. That's that dope. That's that dope.
Body else. We different. We got our own shit, riding our own wave down here. You hear me? Why we gotta be on the Cali? We Texas. So we gotta rep the Cali way now, nigga. Rep the Texas way. We rock out with our car.
Painting contractors. What would you charge to paint my house? This is the back of it. Here's a detached garage. Would you
down here? We country Crips, nigga. We don't got no rules, nigga. You know why we don't got rules? Because we renegade Crips. What that mean? We don't got no OG. Didn't nobody raise us in the street. Y'all got OGs. Y'all got big homies and shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up, nigga. Y'all ain't got no OGs. If y'all look at that goddamn book behind him, what that motherfucker say, OG Percy.
Hold on, wait.
That's him on his.
Hold on.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, see, yeah, he making the city look bad with that shit. Because now you just make it like we just woke up and say, oh, nah, we a Crip. We gonna do what we want to do.
Right.
Ain't nobody put us down. We not down by law. We not down by rules, man. We already know Cali is the land, man. That's why we took the name proud when they were calling us Baby Cali, nigga. Little California, then we were murder capital of the world, nigga. So, but some of the shit that you was saying, homie, you tripping, cuz. You tripping like a motherfucker, cuz. Say, man, it's so much I want to say, and I want to come out at the same time, but it can't, man. I don't even know where the fuck I want to start. But this nigga said we ain't got no OGs down here. Come on, cuz.
Right. And I remember like how niggas had their specific OG. And nigga, if you wasn't their OG, they ain't listening to nothing you trying to tell them about no Crippin.
I get the OG nigga, all the OG niggas that heard this shit, they probably looking at this shit like, nigga, what the fuck am I?
Right.
What the fuck am I, nigga? They probably they little homies. Long coming, hey, they probably say we ain't got no OGs. They ain't got to listen to you.
But that's
I'm gonna keep on spinning. So what you told us to chill? Oh, what that mean? Come on, man. We ain't got no OG. Why you calling yourself OG?
right.
I'm just saying.
And then why niggas check a nigga to see what he know before they accept him, because it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Niggas come from everywhere claiming the same shit. So like, why niggas do that? If that
in the penitentiary, especially when you in the pen, nigga checking the nigga background, rep sheet, all that shit.
Right.
Because nigga, if this niggas in your hood don't know you, nigga, nobody gonna sit there know you, nigga. You just saying you did. You can come tell us in there. That's what jail stand for. Just ask out loud. A nigga go to jail, be where the fuck he want to be, just like the goddamn arm. He be all he want to be, man. You see what I'm saying? So you have to check a nigga background for real. You gotta check all this shit. So that's what they do in the penitentiary. So like right now, in the penitentiary, my nigga, is rules and guidelines and shit is correct out there. They need to start breaking penitentiary rules to the goddamn streets, man.
I tell you,
start breaking penitentiary rules to the goddamn streets, nigga. Ain't no guns in the pen. You gotta get your punk ass out there and you got to fight, nigga. You gotta get your bitch ass up and take your ass out there, nigga. Get in the goddamn paint or get in the goddamn blender. They need to bring penitentiary rules to the motherfucking streets. It'd be less killings, my nigga. Right here in God, nigga. Right here to the man. If they bring them prison rules to the goddamn streets, it will be no more spinning in the goddamn blocks, nigga.
yeah, man. But I'm just saying, like, T-Wil, at the end of the day, bro, niggas brought the shit to Fort Worth, bro. And there's California sets in Fort Worth, like in Dallas, and all of that. Percy's
all over the world.
Hey, Percy just said that whoever his circle started up under didn't come from California. You know what I'm saying? Which he said the name of the set, like whatever the set was. I just don't know whenever that shit converted into Hoover Crip gang or how all of that happened to where it was one thing and it became another. But at the end of the day, if a nigga was 17 and he started a circle and put everybody on, like you gotta assume that nigga didn't really have a full game, bro. And since he wasn't an OG, he can't create no OGs. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mean to cut you off, but let me say this before motherfucker starts. Cause you know we be having trolls up in here that be in the bushes and shit like that. Let me go and say this before they try to go run it. A nigga ain't speaking on this nigga Crippin, cause that nigga Crippin is his motherfucking Crippin. You see what I'm saying? Right. Nigga ain't speaking on that nigga Crippin. None of that will go and get that out of there. But we just reacting to these reactions and some of the shit that he's saying that we don't agree with. It's a lot of shit he's saying we don't agree with.
Yeah, no.
Crippin came from Cali. Crippin came from Cali, man. We already had gangs down here, true. Crippin came from Cali. You know what I mean? His best response should have been, hey, man, y'all should be mad at the homies that came down here and brought it to us, man. Y'all, it might have been renegades that came down here. They probably brought renegades down here and just gave it to us the way they wanted to give it to us and told their ass. You know what I mean?
True, so, but you gotta blame
they won that fault. You know what I mean? We accepted the way they brought it to us. The way it was presented to us was presented wrong. So y'all messenger fucked up the message.
Hey, that could only tell me like one or two things, bro. Really, really want the person who told him that didn't really know at all and probably didn't even come from California then, if that's the case. And all these niggas always said that they OG came from Cali, bro. Every time you met niggas, they OG always came from Cali. And bro, listen, a lot of niggas go, like if a nigga from California come around and the nigga is a gangbanger, a lot of niggas is gonna soak up under him so they can ask questions, bro. No matter what set or whatever, because niggas is intrigued by that shit, so they gonna want to ask questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga if you go, yeah, but if you picking up something nigga putting down, and you need to be asking questions about what you getting yourself in. If the nigga not telling you nothing, you can't just be walking around blind. You gotta pick a nigga brain because you out here committing yourself to this shit.
100 for real, K-Riz. A lot of them was on the run. A lot of them run from murder cases. Okay, let me give y'all something, man. I ain't gonna say these niggas' names, man. Some of them dead, some of them just getting out, some of them still doing fair time, man. The ones that had the money, all the money, and the power, they were dealing with Cali, doing whatever they was doing, their little transaction. So when beef started going down up in here, they was already bringing Crips from down there to down here to help enforce the money and to take out the competition. So that's one of the reasons it got how it got spread out here in Fort Worth, man. You know what I mean? So it's not like everybody just woke up and watched colors and say, oh, I'm a Crip today. Some niggas probably did, but a lot of us didn't.
Yeah. So, I ain't gonna lie, I think Houston is a different situation, bro, because there's like a lot of niggas and they'll oh, I'm just affiliated, but they wearing a rag, they doing all of this, they, you know what I'm saying, doing all of this. It's bro, I've seen a lot of shit, bro. I've seen a lot of watered down shit with gangbanging in Texas, and you accept it as gangbanging in Texas, bro. I done been to the West Coast. I've seen it like all different ways, bro. All I'm saying is, in this particular situation, sometimes you just gotta shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
baby, that's what I be saying, man. That's why I be quiet on some shit. I just stop.
They said Tune was being messy, but the truth is that Tune did a hood vlog on Fire Deuce Day in California. So these are all still good, relevant questions. Because these niggas in Cali want to know about Texas Crips, like Texas Crips want to know about California Crips.
Right.
But when this is all that they getting is somebody that's saying this shit, Hey, like,
crazy. Say, and you know, and that's crazy, man. This is crazy. The internet got Fort Worth looking like Charlie and Percy.
right.
So that's how they see Fort Worth. They see Fort Worth as Charlie or either Percy. Which one are these niggas? Half of them is Percy and half of them is Charlie. That's how they see Fort Worth, man. That's how they see Fort Worth. And that's crazy. And that's crazy than a motherfucker, man. That's crazy than a motherfucker. But it is what it is, man. But you know, when you have someone that they got a platform like Toon got, he can say what he wants to say and spin the narrative how he want to spin the narrative. And that's what he go do. Because he know how to catch people's attention. He know how to catch their eyes. You know what I mean? And like you say, he say some mis-ass questions sometimes that'll get a motherfucker caught up because he shouldn't have said the California response. He should have said those guys' response. You see what I'm saying?
But I think he put it like that because he was actually in California with those guys from that set after they had just walked from the 90s to the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like they was in the set. You feel what I'm saying? And one nigga that was with them was a nigga from Houston that banged Hoover. So like, so at the end of the day, that nigga probably wanted that question to be asked to set the record straight because nigga J-Dog banged HCG, nigga. Zero bang HGC, nigga. So I'm just using them two as an example. But like, so let's get this shit put out here once and for all because there's a lot of niggas from Houston that was gonna be watching that shit from Toon being live in the Hoovers on 5 Deuce Day. We gotta know that.
Gotta know that.
We gotta know that.
Right. But let's see what else the nigga got to say.
Book that he's selling. OG we ain't got no OG. Well, your book say OG, man. Your book say what that stand for? Out of gas? What does it stand for? Because it's definitely OG on that book back there, man. That's why I told you that's that crack.
It was every man for himself down here. Renegade Crips. That's what we was. We didn't come up on no rules and statutes and limits. Nigga get right, nigga violations. What they do that here? You get killed. Coming to talking about beating up somebody and jumping on nigga. Murder one of you niggas. Anybody. You can ask anybody.
That's everywhere, man. That's everywhere, man. I think you kind of dropped the ball on this one, OG Percy. You might want to play that goddamn good guitar, that piano behind you, and finish smoking, man. Because you this dope fiend talk.
Right, but man, that's out of respect as a man. Sit there and watch him beat up Creek Mac. That nigga ought to shut out them niggas.
Yeah,
I do that shit down here.
I agree with that. That's the only thing that you said. Your high must be coming down. He said when Crip Mac got jumped up, he would have shot everybody. Yeah, that makes sense because when you're a grown man, you know, you ain't for to put your hands on me talking about no DP. This a D. Yeah, we're gonna get a DP, all right. And you get a DPR straight to heaven or hell, wherever you want to go. But that is high is starting to come down right now.
That violation, beating up niggas, nobody run no check niggas killed. I said we renegades. We didn't come up on the rules. These niggas are rules.
Let me pause.
This is how we do it. We don't do it like that. And can y'all please respect?
What you saying?
For one, is a video of Crip Mac getting DP'd for false claiming by some niggas in Houston when he was in Houston, bro. And for two, Percy was checking niggas and DP'd niggas on Ferguson because that's his claim to fame. That's all his stories was about. So what are we saying?
See, and people is, man, I'm not trying to get people to steer away from him because he's doing a great job of himself doing that. But see, I want people to open their eyes to a lot of shit that's going on. You know, he contradicting himself a lot in this shit, in this one video. And just like what you said, man, he'll paint, he good at painting pictures the way he want people to see the picture. He really good at that. You see what I'm saying? So he'll take somebody and he'll paint a fucked up picture about him. And the people will believe him because they so used to hearing all his other stories and people vouching for a lot of his other stories. They believe some of the lies are the truth. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So and it's crazy. And it's crazy, but you know, I get it, but you know, he is all man. You know, this is about he got to fight on his own. I just want everybody to know that he don't speak for the whole
right.
He don't speak for the whole state of Texas.
I ain't speaking of his Crippin, but I'm speaking up for mine, bro, because
Made up.
at the end of the day, nigga, like I don't want that kind of like motherfuckers thinking that you know what I'm saying? Like to speak for me, bro. Like I don't know. Cause I've been trying to tell these niggas the right way. Nigga, I done had niggas tell me some of the same shit like Percy, bro. I done been through all that shit, bro. Like, so at the end of the day, I do feel like a certain type of way about that shit because, like I said, nigga, like I've actually seen the HCG niggas, like I've dealt with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, like, if it would be different if I was just in one section and HCG was the accepted thing. But where I'm at, that's not the accepted thing. It's only accepted in certain places. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Right.
Like, and again, and if you go to the bricks right now, where a lot of these HCG OGs at, you know what I'm saying? You still got HGC niggas in the bricks too. Like, and I ain't saying niggas on the street beefing like that because niggas is we all Hoover, but them niggas and Percy could have been one of the ones that started that shit. They were really pressing that line. It's like HGC is some off-brand shit. You see what I'm saying? Like them niggas are pushing that line in the penitentiary.
That shit crazy. But let him finish talking, man. Hold it down for a second for me while he do his talking.
We don't gotta rock like y'all, and y'all don't rock like us. Cause once we pick up y'all way, we might well be like y'all. That ain't gonna do us no good. Cause we trying to be like
No. Y'all is trying to be like out here because y'all didn't picked up a California gang and it's destroying your people and everything else. So are you listening what you saying? Look, y'all go over there and watch the rest of OG. Y'all can watch the rest of this on OG Tune. I'm about done with this dude right here. Like I said, I like his content. I watch it from time to time, and I don't got nothing against him. But I know when somebody then got high, then got on the internet. He done took him a blast and got on here, and he just saying anything. And this is definitely a Brillo, a Cadillac antenna, a little pusher, and a cigarette lighter with no fluid and a little flicker. He's getting high as a hippie, man. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and y'all can go over here on Real Tune TV. Let's go to Real Tune TV so you guys can know what you're looking for when you're looking for it. All right, so this is this channel right here, Real Tune TV. Y'all go over there and check that out. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.
Three signs your car accident is worth major compensation. If you've been in a car accident recently, there are three critical signs that could indicate your case is worth significant compensation, possibly even 6 or 7 figures.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, like even at the end of the day, they still show love to bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit, but it's hard for them niggas to not feel like they was catching, you know what I'm saying, catching some slugs, bro. And the thing is niggas from everybody that reacted to this shit ain't been niggas that was anywhere associated with Hoovers, bro. So that lets you know everything people saying ain't biased.
Right. Right.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro, but shout out to Percy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got to do what he got to do. It's good exposure for him, bro. But I just really would wish that sometimes people would stop and just kind of hear out what other people coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's better for business, just in my opinion.
Right. This nigga had, I'm trying to find this other video, man. This nigga had, man.
Bro, Milk went to go Milk. And then it's the white boy, like of all the things, when I saw Milk doing it to him, like the white boy official at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas say what they want about the white boy. So for him calling you out on some shit like, damn, bro, like.
Said the white boy?
Yeah, Milk, bro, like.
Yeah.
He a white boy. Over.
I'm trying to go to what the fuck I was watching earlier, man. What the fuck? I don't know this shit. I can't find that shit. Hold on. Damn, where that motherfucker at? Yes. It was Spider Low, but it was just I don't see the goddamn video. That bit. You go that nigga. I don't subscribe to that nigga page, but it's that nigga page, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Prophetic, like, no, yeah, the riot shit. He called the riot. Yeah, it was shortly before, too. It was less than a year before their song. Yeah. Almost probably why they made him that. They neutralized Ice-T. Them niggas was on some political shit at one point, and it was like popular. All right.
It's only one way y'all gonna win. It ain't gonna be that way. You better stop.
Motherfucker, that nigga, they must took that motherfucker down.
Get at you, what you gonna do? So everybody ain't willing to drive.
You want this Friday to work?
Ain't all them other ones out there?
Yeah, we gonna make sure.
I don't think it was that direct.
So it wasn't this one.
You are
really from Tehachapi, associated with Tory Lanez. They talking about my homie this. He ain't where he supposed to be.
I don't know what that motherfucker had, man. They'll know we'll go watch. But what that motherfucker that you said it was ain't
Milk TV.
Milk TV?
Yeah, and Hefe did one on it too that was, you know what I'm saying?
I was watching that, but I ain't finished watching. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get on this part and see what's going on.
I don't know. It's not a controversy behind our last call about the Tory Lanez shit. What up?
Man, listen, right? I got my boy right here. He can speak real quick, bro.
He from where?
He's gonna let you know. We're gonna look, bro. With the
Which one was it?
Scroll down, you'll see whatever he reacted to Percy. Go to his videos, his latest videos.
Was he doing it live? It was just an upload.
Nah, it was an upload. It was just Milk reacts to OG Percy. They got their Crippin from us or some shit. They said it.
Matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in. Yeah. Okay, that's what we just watched, the real tune. Oh, bam, here we go, right here. Got both of them right there.
You are now in the black box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Snakewood and that Puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap me and show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession. The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. Those are the 7 C's. As we navigate these, I am the captain of the voyage, SPI Easty, a.k.a. VJ Keyway, Mr. 1597 himself. We're here for some R&R. Go ahead, relax, roll up as we randomly react to this content in these YouTube streets. We at Real Tune TV. This title caught my eye, bro. I'm thinking it got to be some clickbait. If not, we're going to have a day with this one. The title, OG Percy. I ain't get my Crippin from California. They got it from us.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
No further ado, let's see what OG Percy has been up to.
Hey, Real Tone, there's some real money in the room.
I went to California. I did an interview with first off, shout out to my boy Solo Sydness out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Go way back. Warfare, Club Creek, you know, Southwest side, Houston, Texas. Solo is also a member of the Hoover Gangsta Crips out of Houston, under Big Sam from Shreveport, Louisiana.
I see blacks still don't get it. They nationwide gang talking who under this while they steady throwing out Ricos, man. If I was Big Sam, I think that's the name he said, I'll call it, hey man, he put me out there talking about no under me. That's Rico talk.
While we were doing the interview, I asked them about the war in the Texas penal system between HGC and HCG. In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangsta Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang. What do y'all think of this feud between the Five Deuce Hoover set in Texas?
First of all, that's nonsense. Like, I ain't never heard of no bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. Dead homies. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's so stupid. What I gotta say before I pass the mic to my bro on Hoover, like, what niggas to know is the script is like Big Bro said, the script is the script. It's been the script before us, before.
Either he been to LA, he talking. I want to say these niggas sound like LA niggas. That's right. They is from LA.
All of that on the dead homies, you feel me? So we not changing nothing, can't shit change on the dead homies. Like the homie said, I can go bang something else. But because that just pisses me off on Hoover. But Hoover come before all of everything and everything. Hoover come before a Crip, it come before a gangster, it come before a criminal. Hoover is first. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas to understand that. You feel me? So ain't no way a nigga Hoover is beefing with Hoover because they switched the letters around on Hoover. If that's the case, coaches beef from Crip gang. Don't beef from Hoover nothing on the dead homie. You feel me?
Let me say. This question offended them to the point of, first off, the HGCs and the HCGs shouldn't be beefing because you beefing over the criminal and the Crip, right? Because Hoovers and Cali aren't criminals outside of the Five Deuce, they're Crips. I know in Texas, the HCG is Hoover Crip Gang. OG Percy, you're from Fort Worth. And Fort Worth, in a real sense, is the home of gangbanging in Texas. So you'll get a lot of HCGs who may have gotten put down in prison in Houston now, right?
Okay.
With that being the case, we spoke on this in the past when I was doing a documentary. Shout out to Spring. We covered the Fort Worth history. What's your thoughts on the Californian response?
And see, this is what I don't like. He just called that the California response. It was probably 4 or 5 individuals on that camera giving a response and not saying all the LA Hoovers don't agree with him. But for him to just classify that as the California response to me is somewhat irresponsible, especially in light that these are 4 individuals that made a statement and he's talking to one man that now is going to respond to the California response. I don't like that.
I don't have no California response. Never been. I don't have nothing to say to California Crips. I ain't get my Crippin from no California. That's number one. They got their Crippin from us.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
On my mama, in my 30 plus years being very closely affiliated with this Crippin, I ain't never heard nan near older than me ever refer to Texas. However, every Texas Crip that I ever heard open their mouth anywhere, they gonna mention California. And I know he ain't. Is Percy from a Hoover? Everybody claiming Hoover, no matter where they from. They not claiming it like Chicago from Larry Hoover. They claiming Hoover Street, just west of Figueroa. What are you talking about? Let's let him build. He just blew my mind. I gotta give him another one.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, Stanley T-Wil. Shreveport dudes down south.
That ain't Texas for one. And he didn't start Crippin back then. This is a goofy take. That mean Crippin started in Africa with our ancestors? The fuck out of here with that bush.
Yeah, he took Crippin to Cali.
So never.
How y'all think y'all got on?
Man, it was.
Yeah, I hate when they bring. I'm glad. I'm.
This how an ignorant motherfucker try to take some facts and some history and push something that is not true, bro. Tookie Williams came from wherever he came from. He was not a Crip. Crippin did not start till after he had been here for quite some time. And it was already gang banging going on. The avenues. You better go do your real history. You sound like, man, you should have stepped to battle rap, bro. Y'all go do your research on how much of a corny ass battle rapper this dude was. I knew this was gonna either be clickbait or bullshit. It was bullshit.
First of all, for the record, no, I don't gang bang and I don't rip Crip or none of that shit. I'm a grown man. I put away my childish ways.
Since when? Since you was out there crying? Go ahead.
Thank God he gave me the mind to grow up. So everybody stuck in your sins, stuck in your evil ways. Just pray to God he help you see your way out of them. He helped me.
Man, let's hear about this shit that he asked you about, man. Fuck all that.
And now ain't no Crip to the grave. I bet not. I gotta get the help. And they ain't trying to help me get there. So one thing I learned about life, we all gotta go. Now back to the message at hand. Let me tell y'all something in LA. I don't disrespect y'all Crippin or none of what y'all did down that way or what, but we not y'all. Everybody down in LA, man, there ain't no HGC, who we cuz in Fort Worth, Texas, 5 dudes who were Crip gang. Come down here and tell us different. Come down here and change our colors from y'all colors to blue and orange. We blue and gold down here. Let me give y'all the reason on a respected way.
Once again, we are blue and gold.
We are on Self City.
So why y'all don't claim your own street? Don't try to make this make sense when you claim in the street thousands of miles away. The hell?
You don't have to pick up the Cali wave.
Why you pick up the Cali street? You ain't got enough streets right there in your own city? Slow tard.
Confirmation?
You didn't just land. That wasn't fly. You said some bullshit.
We on Self City. Why we gotta be like y'all when we not from where y'all at?
So why you claim what we claim? Tookie wasn't from Hoover. Tookie didn't start Hoover out there, come out here, start it, and go back. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all want us to bang what y'all is, but I don't.
Nah, why you don't bang what your own is? We don't want you to do nothing. But when you start to mimic and do a version of an original, you're going to catch some attention and there's going to be some opinions about how you're doing it. It's just the way it is. The original is going to notice imitation, and I don't say imitation negatively. It's just a secondary version. It's not quite the original. It's not part of the remnant. It is thereafter an extension. And it's going to look and just happen to notice and take note to see how much like the original it is. Nobody's telling you what you can and can't do. If we laugh at it or find it comical or don't agree, that's just our perspective on what was started out here. Why are you getting so much in your feelings? Because people from the outside can't quite relate. That's just, we can't relate. Some shit is corny to us. When you got Texas Tony popping up, and
Man,
you
got that
taking
nigga
pictures,
Texas
nigga, we don't
Tony.
quite get that. Oh my mama.
I don't get that one though. Every time a nigga from Cali come and tell me, oh, you know your knowledge here now, nigga, you don't know my.
Oh my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, everything I love and live for, sisters, sons, nieces, nephews, brothers, uncles, aunties, cousins. Cause don't no Cali niggas talk about no knowledge. You got us confused with some Chicago or somebody else, bro. That's not in our lingo, bro. What are you talking about?
What the hell? Oh my God. No way.
Nigga, fuck me. You can't change mine into yours like I can't change mine, yours into mine. And that's y'all problem with this Crippin and all you politic Crips. Oh, I call you niggas. Y'all, everybody know the rules.
But they actually took theirs and turned it into theirs.
Y'all, we got ours too.
Right.
So why is it in your emotions complaining and crying and explaining? We don't give a oh my mama.
I'm trying to make it make sense to help everybody because
we don't need no help understanding nothing going on in the Texas street gangbang scene. If it's on the internet and it's content and we happen to notice it, we might give commentary of how we think. You explaining yourself ain't gonna change nothing. Oh my mama, so motherfucking what?
Everything, what it ain't this and it ain't that. Well, who gave you yours? It wasn't yours before you got it, but you made it what you is. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 Hoover Crip gang down here.
Yeah, but Hoover Street is in Los Angeles.
Why? Because we not like everybody else.
Percy had a mean ass
So why is
freestyle.
you picking a street that's not your own?
Yeah, battle rapper. Yeah, he was good at the battle rapper. I ain't gonna diss his battle rapper. He was good. He did shit. You can't get over 1 million views being trash. You hear me? Battle rapper. You hear me?
Right.
Well, you can if it's funny, but now you know shit. His views say different than what you saying, Spider Low. But the Crippin part, let you finish saying what you're saying on it, huh?
Different.
Then why you don't pick a different street that you can identify with, that you hung out on?
We got our own shit, riding our own wave down here.
You're not making sense. Hoover is not that far. It does not wave from LA to Texas. That is not yours. That is ours.
You hear me? Well, we
hear you. You're not making sense.
We gotta be on the cat. We not from Texas.
So why you don't claim a Texas street?
So we gotta rip the Cali way now, nigga. Rip the Texas way.
So why you claiming Hoover?
We rock out with our car down here. We country Crips, nigga. We don't got no rules, nigga. You know why we don't got rules? Cause we renegade Crips. What that mean? We don't got no OGs. Didn't nobody raise us in the street. Y'all got OGs. Y'all got big homies and shit.
Oh my mama, dead homies and daughters. Every time you see this nigga name on YouTube, it say OG Percy. This is how he market himself. This nigga just talking, homie. Go look at how corny he is when battle rap was. This nigga not no authority on nothing. He in his feelings, bro. Oh my mama.
Nigga, it was every man for himself.
I just reacted to a nigga from Houston coming to the Hoovers, being out there with Gumby, saying he came to the motherland. Man, this dude is just in his feelings, bro. This is how they try to change history on you.
Renegade Crips. That's what we was. We didn't come up under no rules and statutes and limits. Nigga, get right, nigga, violations. What they do that here? You get killed?
Man, Crip, man, got a whole story for coming out there and give out. Man, he just talking, y'all.
Coming to talking about beating up somebody and jumping on nigga. Murder one you nigga.
So
anybody, you can ask.
So Crip Mac don't.
Anybody, but man, that's out of respect as a man. Sit there and watch him beat up Crip Mac. That nigga crazy. I'd shut out him nigga.
But y'all did it first. You ain't heard the story. Do your research. He got beat up out there first. That's why he came out here to try to get some real love. The Texas Crips beat him up. Got here. After they called LA, according to them, to the land, to the motherland, to the Mecca, to see if he checks out as an official. You got your own little reality in your own brain that nobody else can relate to.
We don't do that shit down here. That violation, beating up niggas, nobody run no check niggas, killed.
Wait, hold on.
I said,
Let me pause that right there.
we renegade, we didn't come up under the rules. These niggas.
Pause that right there. Now, in the streets, we don't do that. But in the penitentiary, yeah, it'd be a lot of discipline and violations and hard checks coming in. Yeah, we punch on each other, we beat each other up. Even in the streets, if it's a violation, we get into it with each other, one violating each other. That's a violation when a nigga punch on your motherfucking ass. So yeah, we still do that too, nigga. We just don't do it the way they do it in Cali, nigga. Come on, man. The more I watch this, the most shit, they just, man, that nigga, hey, man. Like I say, man, him and Charleston, they make Fort Worth look bad, man. These niggas don't speak for Fort Worth, Texas, or Texas, period. Charleston don't got nothing to do with this. Let me start even saying that nigga. He ain't got nothing to do with this. This is this nigga with the fugazery. Like some of the shit he said is real. Like, yeah, nigga, out in these streets, nigga, I'm grown. Ain't no grown man finna be punching on me. Nigga, I'll pop his fool ass. Yeah, true. I feel that understandable. And shit, nigga, our rules is different, you know.
But now check this out though, T-Wil. At the age he at, if he just need to get a violation, that's a test to how he live it. And the little homies ain't respecting him as an OG at that point. Just because you old don't mean niggas gonna respect you as an OG if you doing BG shit. You get what I'm saying? So at this age, he shouldn't be in a situation where he'd have to be held accountable by some niggas to be disciplined. But for younger niggas, bro, if niggas is fucking up and getting there, like, come on, bro, like this niggas like, bro, as teenage boys, bro, we disciplined each other. Niggas caught friendlies, all of that shit went. In prison, that's when you see grown men actually disciplining each other because that's all that it really is there, and you fucking with the program. But like at this age where niggas is really supposed to be OGs, bro, you should be, you know what I'm saying, a leader, and you should be telling your little homies what to do and what not to do, and if they fuck up, you're supposed to be there to correct them.
Right.
Because that's what the fuck the OG, you supposed to be the OG.
But let him tell you we ain't got no OGs out here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it just what you got is a lot of hard-headed niggas that don't want to listen to nobody, but still want to be involved in the organized. Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is because all the motherfuckers see. And then, like I said, if they brought the penitentiary rules in effect out here in these streets, the young niggas won't be doing none of the shit they doing, man. I swear to God on my mama. If these young niggas knew they did some shit that everybody didn't approve of, they will get their ass beat up or whatever, they wouldn't do half the shit they be doing, man.
Right.
I'm not bullshit. Hey, I remember that shit too, K Riggs. I remember that shit too, K Riggs. And the motherfucking from Cali say Crips don't represent no stars. They say Crips don't represent no stars. So it's like it's different everywhere motherfuckers go. But like I said, when they came down here and they put us on with that shit, they came with their own rules. They didn't put us on and give us the rules that they were going by up there. So like they said, a lot of niggas was on the run and a lot of niggas just
bro, I think I'm gonna still go back to the shit that made it to the streets came from the penitentiary system, bro. Like I don't think it was niggas being on and not none of that type of shit. Because the reality of it is niggas getting that folk shit intertwined with Crip shit came through some prison shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that wasn't on the street shit. You know what I'm saying? These are two separate types of shit. Like People's Nation and Folk Nation, those are nations. Crips and Bloods are street gangs, bro. So it's like it is loosely, it's more loosely organized, and the chain of command is much more loose, bro. So I don't think that it was just niggas not putting niggas onto shit. I think that the niggas that was putting people on the shit was niggas that didn't have it right they damn self. And one thing I noticed, bro, is niggas that be solid with they Crippin or with being a blood and know that they shit is legit. They don't really be trying to put too many people down with the shit they're part of because they know it water it down. But it'd be a lot of people that never even really got jumped on the set, but they was around it and shit that start trying to put people on and pretend to be OGs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, bro, it's niggas that didn't got on when they was grown and automatically people was assuming they're OG. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some niggas, bro, it's like nigga, you were banging in high school, but now all of a sudden you just like, you full out here like this, bro. And so that's really what it boiled down to. Niggas is, when he say niggas is renegade, is because you have some niggas that resent trying to learn the real shit because they've been told too many times that they was doing some fake shit.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, well, fuck how y'all do it, dude. Nigga, I don't care. Like, I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? And if a nigga feel like he ain't no hoe or you can't whoop him, it is what it is.
Nah, for real, that's how it goes.
Facts.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh yeah, let's go back to this shit. I almost forgot what we were watching, man.
Y'all got he pointing his finger. He say he never been out here. So he's getting all this information from the internet. You an internet ass nigga.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
What I look like jumping on the internet, point my finger and being an authority about what they doing in Texas. I can't do that. All I can do is see what I see on the internet. And I see on the internet that y'all claim a street that you never seen. Ice Cube got a song about it. Dying for a street they ain't never heard of. So then I also just saw your homie from Hoover, Texas, from Houston, though, come to the Hoovers recently and feel like he's being close to what he's claiming. Why are you trying to get his different perspective, bro?
Follow this. This is the law. This is how we do it. We don't do it like that. And can y'all please respect that we don't gotta rock like y'all and y'all don't rock like us?
We don't give
once
up.
we pick up y'all way, we might as well be like y'all.
So won't you claim your own street?
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe. Make your browser Chrome.
That ain't gonna do us no good.
What good do it do you claim in LA Street?
We trying to be like somebody else. We ain't trying to be like Caddy Chris. We never was. This is Fort Worth, Murder Worth, Texas. Five Deuce Hoover Crip gang. We ain't never heard of that, but we ain't never heard of what y'all was before y'all heard what we was.
You claiming a Hoover, LA Street.
But at the same time, everybody looking for a reason. Let me give the Crip nigga some game. Since I'm not gang banging no more, and I give a fuck less about the foolishness, let me give somebody some game. Cause long as your last name is Crip, we all family. Oh, y'all didn't catch that part.
Machine in motion.
See, that's the part y'all don't catch. That's how
machine in motion. That's cool. Does not negate that there's room for, if there's a such thing, healthy dialogue within the parameters of what's what. They say you don't know where you're going unless you know where you came from. Why be a whack hoe no hunted and try to change the past? We just seen content where Whack is lying, saying he was in juvenile lockup with me. How dare he? This is crazy. Let's just keep it how it happened.
I bang. Let me tell you something. When I went to prison, all you catty niggas, all you.
It's whack shit again. I always talk about prison. That's signs of being traumatized throughout an experience, if that's all you can talk about.
Out of town prison, all that shit didn't work with me. They tried it. I'm from the Cali. I mean, I'm from here. Man, I respect everybody from Cali. Well, can we get the same respect from Fort Worth, from Texas?
Ain't nobody disrespect nothing. We just know where Hoover Street gangbanging started in LA. How's that respect if you're not acknowledging that and you're saying something opposite of that? That's disrespectful because it's not true. It's not factual.
Oh, if y'all don't like us, well, cuz big up. Y'all started something and spread it like wildfire. It's all the way in New York now.
Oh, we did start it. I'm confused.
You hear me? We respect y'all for that, but don't make us like y'all. And don't get mad because we don't rock, because we ain't.
Nobody gets mad. You talking about y'all. Who is y'all? Name one person. They just didn't agree with what old boy asked them. From an original standpoint, it didn't make sense to them. They wasn't mad. They don't care. They're not losing no sleep. They don't give a
From where y'all at, that's the part y'all not watching.
We're not watching. We're not caring. I hope you're catching that. You're explaining yourself for no reason. It's going in one ear and out the other.
My bad, I'm just talking my shit muted like a motherfucker. Man, let me say this, man. Real Tone and Percy, they relationship is not a friendship at all. It's strictly our business. There is no friendship in their businessship whatsoever. Because if Tone was just like had any kind of type of love for Percy, man, as being as a real nigga, spending his homeboy type shit, he wouldn't even never ask them other niggas any kind of question that had them niggas looking at Percy their way. They had niggas pissed off at Percy, mad at Percy. And put Percy
No, T-Wil, that's not true though, because he asked them the question and didn't bring up Percy. And the truth is that he had somebody there was a Crip from Texas that was with him when he asked him. You get what I'm saying? So he brought it up to Percy, like, hey, yeah, I asked him niggas from Hoover when I was out there about this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it was Percy's response that went viral because of what he said.
Because the way Toon brought it to him, he told him that was Cali.
Yeah, listen though. But the reason why is because this shit has came up before. This shit with Percy saying this HCG shit has been a spurt on the internet before. This is not the first time it didn't ruffle feathers, bro.
Right. And that's why Toon should have stayed away from that question and not ask Percy that question.
But at the end of the day, you don't think Percy saw it when he asked it to him?
He probably didn't. Toon probably told him to watch, like, you know what I mean? You got to think about it. You know, when you do interviews with Toon, he'll call you. You know, they'll call you ahead of time and probably tell you one thing that y'all gonna talk about. He ain't gonna tell you everything, but he gonna tell you something, the shit that y'all gonna talk about, so you need to freshen up on it. Hey man, I need you to watch this. We gonna talk about this. That's how it go. How it go, cuz.
Right, but I don't think he was wrong for asking him, bro, because
you got to think about Percy didn't know Toon was gonna ask him that question.
Man, I think so, and that's why I think the book is put right there. That's why I think he got this. I think all of it was staged.
Yeah, he want to sell that book. Toon, all that is.
Well, yeah, no, but I also know that they could have did this shit in the dungeon when Percy could have looked a lot different when he, you know what I'm saying. So I think that this was set up for him to look a certain way and to be asked these questions. I think that was all intentional.
He got cool looking like a fool. First off,
I think it was intentional though. Because now today when he's saying, but look, check it out though, T-Wil. When he's saying, "Oh, I'm a grown man, I don't gangbang," this is what you looking at him in a suit with the hat on. But any other day you'll catch him blue down with a baseball cap on. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a young boy. So this is his grown man. This is his grown man look. That's why I say everything was intentional about.
That's gonna be your grown man look. That's how your grown man looks supposed to look damn near every day, right? If you put away your childish right.
Right, and that's what other people were saying too. Is like that's why I said still go back to when a nigga asking you about what you claim, you deflected it saying you don't bang no more, but you still trying to explain some shit that you was part of.
Right.
And defending it though. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, Toon could have took Percy with him to the land for 5 dudes day, just like he took Solo with him. And there was a reason why he didn't. You get what I'm saying? And that question, if he had he asked that question in person with Percy being there, that would have went a whole nother way just based off the first nigga's reaction to it. And the first nigga ain't say nothing wrong. All he's saying is how some niggas gonna be beefing between, and they both claim Hoover over everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who get these niggas the authority to be beefing with each other as Hoovers? He didn't give a fuck about which way you put the letters. All he said was, why are these niggas in the prison system banging against each other? They supposed to be Hoovers.
Right. And I agree with him on that.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean that's a fact though. So that's why Percy needed to be asked this shit, because Percy was one of the first people that was pushing this line. The HGC wasn't a real thing. For all the niggas they went to prison and didn't know where all this shit started at until they saw Percy on the internet saying, yeah, I was the nigga doing heart checking and a nigga right. Did he say, oh, a nigga came from Houston and he was fired, dude, so we had to get this. Percy told that story, bro. Oh, nigga came and said he was HGC, man. We made that nigga get up under the T. Like, remember, come on, bro. He told that story.
That's probably why a lot of niggas don't like him.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you.
You're right.
So for a nigga,
he's making a grade for himself, man. I just want everybody to know he don't speak for the whole city or the whole state, man. He speaks for only himself.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But he is a representative in Texas media, bro. And niggas been letting him make it all over the internet as being an OG Crip from Texas. And it'd been more respected if sometimes people just shut their mouth and don't expose what they don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For example, when the white boy Jen Lee went to No Jumper and they asked him about being a 6'0", he'd say shit about it. Because had he got on there and started saying some old crazy off the wall ass shit that people could pick apart, now it look twice as bad. You a white boy claiming you 6'0", hey, you not from California, you from Texas, and all, you know, so on and so forth.
Right.
So now since he didn't expose what he don't know, people still letting him carry on as being a white boy Crip from Texas.
Right.
Big X, you know what I'm saying? They embracing him the same way, bro. You know what I'm saying? They embracing these niggas the same way because you ain't exposing the fact that you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and then it's on top of that, it's like, who really just give you the authority to say as long as your last name Crip, we all like, because at the end of the day, niggas know that there's more Crip on Crip rivalries than it is Crips and Bloods.
Damn right. That's crazy than a motherfucker. That's crazy motherfucker to me. But you know, I don't know. I went to Cali a few times, but you know, I ain't go there. I ain't go there on no gang banging business. So I don't know. I don't know how all the beef started between each set. You know what I mean? I don't know how all that shit started, but no.
But see what it's some niggas.
I still Crip. I show Crip the same love I show a next Crip. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know, until niggas show me something different.
T-Wil, but this the thing, bro. It's niggas that's really on they set that don't know how certain wars and beefs and feuds started. They just became part of the program. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just not really that's not the important parts, bro. Cause like you could go to Cali, bro. This the God honest truth, man. You could be claiming a set down here in Texas, and you could go to that set and be around them niggas and realize, like, damn, I don't even like none of these niggas. I don't like how they get down. I don't like, you know what I'm saying, with all this type of shit. You might end up being more cool with some niggas from some other hood there's probably an enemy to the shit that you represent. You get what I'm saying? So that's just really how that goes. You know what I'm saying? As far as going back and forth out there, like you ain't just off the muscle going rock with, whether they rock with you or not. You probably not just gonna automatically rock with them people in that territory. You know what I'm saying? So that at the end of the day, you don't even really got to go there to claim that point. All you got to do really is pay your homage, and paying your homage means showing respect for everything that was laid down that you picked up.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the pen, I met a few. I ain't gonna lie. A handful of Crips from Cali. I met a lot of Crips from Cali, but it's just I met one nigga didn't fuck with none of the Crippin up in the penitentiary, man. That nigga fucking. He wasn't locking those C's. He wasn't politic. He wasn't doing none of that shit. And I respect it because he was like, man, I don't know none of these niggas these from my hood. I don't know these niggas. I don't know the niggas from my hood or from my area. I don't know if these niggas real Crips or what. He said, but shit, I don't know if these niggas ever been seen outside of their city. Who fuck is these niggas? You know what I mean? And I respected that. You feel me? I respect it. I like shit. You right? Because on the cool, a nigga didn't know if he was who the fuck he said he was.
Facts. And you know how, you know, a quick way I could tell if a nigga really like is because I think what's the odds of you being here and all the, you know, and being from that particular set, bro? Like if you come to Texas, well, I meet you in Texas and you claim a set that's dominant in Texas, but you say you from California, it's just really because there's so many different hoods, bro. It's almost impossible for everybody that you come across to be from that same area.
Right. Right.
Straight up. Like, nigga, you gonna meet some niggas for some Crip sets that you ain't never even heard of, and it's really out there. You get what I'm saying?
When I was in the pen, like once again, when I was in the pen, nigga, I heard some sets I never even heard of, nigga. Like all my life, I thought 7-4 was GD. Till I went to the pen, I found that was 7-4 Hoovers. I almost told them nigga that was a goddamn lie. I ain't never heard of that shit.
but look, this the thing though. This the thing though, because niggas got the Crippin and Folkin mix to where Larry Hoover and Hoover Street blurred the lines with these niggas, bro. And like, especially like down here this way, it was like niggas saying they 5'9" Hoovers, and niggas like, oh man, that ain't no real shit. That's just some fake Bowman shit. That ain't no such. Nigga, 5'9" Hoover is a real thing.
5'9", yeah, cause I was like, I messed 5'9" Hoovers out Bowman locked up, nigga. I was like, nigga, I thought 5'9" was about 100, nigga. We were like, nah, nigga, we hoop. But shit.
Right. So the truth about that is, ain't no such thing as 5'9" Bounty Hunter. Ain't no such thing as 5'9" Pyru. That shit only exists in Texas.
Right. And then shit, I met some 111s, so 11 deuces. I met a rolling 100. I was like, I didn't know that went up that high.
Right. Yeah, no, they, you know what I'm saying, 11 deuces, the rolling 100, yeah, all that shit is like rolling. A lot of that shit back there, bro, but it's in the hundreds, just a lot of bloods back there. There's a lot of shit that's not Hoover. You got Broadways back there, everything. Denver Lanes, Underground Crips, Raymond Crips, like it's a lot of shit over there on the east side anyways. So yeah, bro, like that when niggas start saying, oh, I'm from Cali, but they claim or said that, like it's gonna make me kind of question it, because you know what I'm saying? I just think like, what are the odds? You know what I'm saying? Especially because everybody here is on that same program. And like everybody here always said they OG came from Cali. Everybody that wanted to try to be unique or original, claim they were real, they OG always come from Cali. And the ones that wasn't on that type of time say that they under Solo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Which if you watched this shit with Toon with Solo out there, them niggas was kind of getting irritated with, like, you had a lot of niggas reacting to that content on Solo. Like these niggas was getting on him because he was asking questions while he was in the set, like, and he was dressed a certain type of way in the set. Like people was like, man, that shit was tacky. Like, nigga, you ain't had to be clued up like that because now you putting a target on everybody. You know, shit like that. Then he was asking questions and, you know what I'm saying, kept trying to cause he trying to like reiterate some shit that he was taught. And niggas was like, nah, that ain't how that go. That ain't how it goes. So he constantly keep asking. Like him and Toon both was asking some questions trying to get to the bottom of it because they both know that they heard so much fugazi shit in Houston and Texas period that they wanted some Cali niggas to clear the air on.
My bad, man. I was on the phone. I was on the phone. I had a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but let's see what this nigga had to say. Cause that nigga, man, that nigga really tripped out on a lot of the shit he said, man. And everybody feeling the same way. I know he like, man, I was just shit, he probably like this, like, man, just saying some shit. I don't fucking
Then he doubled down on it and went live the next day. Percy went live the next day and saying that he didn't say the Crippin came from Texas, and backtracking and saying a lot of other shit. Like
he do that with a lot of shit, man. Even like when man, that nigga be going back and forth, man, he be saying all that fuck shit about me, my nigga. And I be one motherfucker. I say, man, I ain't finna keep going back and forth. People go see the real him. They gonna see that all the shit I was saying was real. It was true. You know what I mean? He tried to paint a picture. Oh, he was the backstabber. Now, nigga, you was the backstabber, nigga. So you keep saying about I've been putting the truth out there, but motherfuckers go start standing. They seeing it all. It's just coming out with one bullshit mistake out of the next bullshit that come out of his motherfucking mouth, man. That nigga he need to just say fuck it, man. He need to just stop doing live, stop doing interviews, and just start selling books, man. Tune need to put that nigga in a movie, man, a real motherfucking movie or something, man. You done did everything else. You done pimped him out on doing everything else, man. And shit, nigga, but doing a real motherfucking movie, man. Help the nigga get some real motherfucking money. Help get some real motherfucking money. You got him on here, and with your old ass suit, nigga, the motherfucking knee sleeve going to this nigga elbows. And you got him on everything.
Damn, that's the Tune suit from South by her. Oh man, damn. Oh man, damn.
From the hat to the tip of the toe.
Damn, you should have said that, bro. Oh man.
I wasn't gonna say it. I really just act like I was high side, but shit, you just put the nail in the coffin.
Nah, bro, that's Tune suit. That's the whole.
Women in the morning.
Bro, that's the whole. That's the.
Women in the morning.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Let me play this so I can get ourselves together.
Oh shit.
We don't give a fuck.
I'm from where y'all from.
But you claiming the street where we from.
Every city got its own way of doing things. Let me give you.
But we don't claim those streets that we never seen.
Y'all the biggest secret in the world. Every city don't pick this up. I'm gonna let y'all sober that for a minute, and you can go around the world and see that.
I done had enough of this, man. This shit is not entertaining. Contradicting himself, talking in circles, man.
The sleeves go to his elbows.
I don't know what he just said. We started it. That was good enough. Oh, my mama.
That boy got
does the Bluetooth actually work?
That boy got a short skin. That boy got a short sleeve suit jacket. He got on a short sleeve suit jacket. Damn. Yeah, that nigga got on the t-shirt. He got on a t-shirt, suit jacket. Oh man, damn. Not a t-shirt, suit jacket, bro. Oh man.
Boy, that nigga pointed at the camera. A nigga seen his sweat spots under his underarm.
Bro, damn.
I'm talking about, boy, that nigga Tune wrong in a bit.
Oh man.
Tune don't give a shit.
Bro, Tune do give a shit, bro. Like Tune didn't try to, bro. You can see that Tune tries with this nigga, bro. You just can't teach some niggas are just gonna be the way they are, bro. Like that's just the talent that he working with, bro. This nigga is doing everything with the talent he working with, bro. You know they talk about black fatigue, bro. I got people that hit me up so much talking about Percy fatigue, bro. Like you don't know how many times people hit me up like, bro, why y'all like? I ain't trying to be ugly about it. I'm just saying a lot of people be tired of the shit he's saying.
Right, man. When I was getting phone calls, because I don't even watch him no more, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Every time they just kept lying on the nigga, going back, like just saying all that fuck shit on me, fool. I just stopped watching the nigga, man. I stopped watching the nigga, all that shit, man. So when motherfuckers got to calling me, man, when you get about 6 or 7 phone calls back to back and everybody saying the same shit, talking about the same shit, you know it's a problem. So I just waited. You know what I mean? Because I've been breeding my dog. I got dogs. They come to heat back to back like a month. So I just been doing a lot of breeding. So that's one of the reasons why I ain't been on this motherfucker.
But this is hot. This too hot to pass. Yeah, bro. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. The comment section under Percy Lives be where it's at, bro. Much love to the comment section, bro.
He let everybody say what he let the trolls be trolls.
Bro, they be yes.
So, I get it, you know what I mean? But B, man, if I got my comments on and the trolls in there and I'm looking at the comments, Yeah, nigga, I'm fucking when I start going out or blocking them off when they just said some bullshit, which I'm gonna stop doing that shit because I say what the fuck I want to say. So why not let people say what they want to say? Shit, I don't had trolls end up subscribing to the nigga and getting ranted. Nigga, we end up being cool. You know what I mean?
Bro, on the real, it was like they would Tune and Percy would be able to do way more, like getting him booked. They would be able to get him booked more if he would just get over his ways and go and sit down with these people, you know what I'm saying, and have a dialogue about it. Just like Spider Loke said, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just want to bring, and it's good for the content. Like, for him to go sit down and be able to, they can go, like, for some niggas from Cali and some nigga from, so they can go back and forth, and have that dialogue about the differences in our environments, but we all claiming the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Even though me and that nigga ain't seeing eye to eye, I'm just gonna keep it 100. One of the reasons why Percy ain't gonna be able to go, well, I don't say be able to. One of the reasons why Percy not going where he really should have been going is because he's holding himself back because he don't got nobody to look after his mom. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Even though me and this nigga having words. That nigga, he got nobody that's gonna look after his mama and his sick sister, man. And that's just being 100 as a man. You see what I'm saying? So he'll go make his money. And he'll go try to get back home to take care of his mama, man. So I'm not gonna be 100 with the shit. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why.
But T-Wil, he could still do that because his fan base and what he doing just by himself with his phone is you know what I'm saying? He can sustain that, but sometimes you got to go branch out a little bit more and expand your fan base, and not just under negative for negative publicity, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, shit, he could be doing more California podcasts if he wasn't dodging and deflecting, going to these places because of the things that he said. Like everybody else go to No Jumper to talk to Adam about the shit that they've said. Whether they caught slack for it or not. FDA just like everybody, bro, TT Naughty, like everybody that then went over there because of some shit that they said.
Is like you say, even like the TT, not everybody I can say it. All I can say is everybody damn near everybody that went to No Jumper is in jail right now.
And that's true too.
So maybe he noticed that. And he's like, fuck No Jumper. You know what I mean? Hopefully FDA don't end up in jail fucking with No Jumper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see it ain't.
But he ain't doing shit though.
But it ain't just No Jumper though, T-Wil, because at the end of the day, he claimed Hoover, and then you got back on Fig. Like, he could be up there as he could be going out there fucking bro.
Yeah, because No Jumper ain't the only motherfucker big time podcast.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying though, bro. It's way, bro. It's a lot of platforms that he could be popping up on and doing business with, and they ain't even really tripping about the fugazi of his gangbanging. But he's already an online personality, bro.
You're right. But see, he wrong for what he said about this shit. He wrong for running it.
Yeah, but this the thing. He's saying what he's saying, and he trying to stand on it. But then he turn around and say that he ain't never been out there, that he ain't got no plans to go out there. So now you really like ducking and dodging. It's like you throwing rocks and hiding your hands. It's like you talking shit from a safe place.
That's what they gonna say. And we'll take a quick little break, man. While I go get my go play this song. I go get my go out, man, and roll up. So we'll play this song for him, cuz. Y'all got to excuse my dog, man. She back there snoring, man.
Crippin on you. Hoorah. I be dressing all blue when I come through. Orange flag on my left side, banking 5 dudes. I'll be crippin' until the world freeze up. I got Lokes in jail, still I can seize up. Got a whole lot of love for my homie. Ain't never leaving my flag, I keep it on me. Ain't better crip in this world and acting phony. As long as I got my Lokes, I'm never lonely. I would never be sit tripping, no side picking. Long as you crippin', homie, then we the same. I'm grooving. just like 2K. You should be doing the same too. It's a different kind of love when it come to Logan. I make a fist with my thumb and index finger open. Some of my homies insane and some of my homies rolling. Long as they a crib, then that's my homie. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Yeah, it's a lot of love, homie. And it don't matter what you was, homie. And it's whatever as long as you a cuz, homie. And you know my heart is big enough, homie. I will never be sit trippin', no side pickin'. Long as you crippin', homie, then we the same. I'm groovin' just like 2K. You should be doing the same too. It's a different kind of love when it come to Logan. I make a fist with my thumb and index finger open. Some of my homies insane and some of my homies rolling. Long as they a crib, then that's my homie. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Crippin'. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Yeah, it's a lot of love, homie. And it don't matter what you was, homie. And it's whatever as long as you a cuz, homie. And you know my heart is big enough, homie. When I be sit trippin', no side pickin'. Long as you crippin', homie, then we the same. I'm groovin' just like 2K. You should be doing the same too. It's a different kind of love when it come to Logan. I make a fist with my thumb and index finger open. Some of my homies insane and some of my homies rolling. Long as they a crib, then that's my homie. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Yeah. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Yeah. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. I'm in love with this crippin'. Yeah. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Yeah. Blue flag, I'm crippin' on you. Crippin' on you. Yeah. Oh.
Crip.
I ain't gonna lie. That so hard to the bitch. That's gotta be Percy Thieves. So boy, they said it all.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie though. Percy making the Hoover niggas in Texas look bad with that shit though, bro. Like it make all the Crips look bad, but specifically the Hoovers, bro, because it, you know what I'm saying? Like that give other sets the space to be like, bro, I don't know what them niggas talking about. Yeah, that's some, you get what I'm saying?
Right. Damn, but that's crazy.
I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie. All Crip niggas in Texas want some type of California validation, bro. So at the end of the day, everybody go distance themselves from some fugazi shit like that.
That's what could happen, man. I know you said he went live and said he didn't say that. I know people were looking at that goddamn phone,
Yeah.
computer, TV, what the fuck they were looking
He said he said that it was taken out of context, and that's why he ain't gonna put no more video titles, is because some shit was put up like it was to get people to click, like clickbait, and that's not what he really said. He was like, he knew that the Crippin came from California. All he was just saying was, I don't know, some shit, but basically that's what he said.
Man, that shit on the internet, the whole world heard it. You can't take that back. So
right,
basically, he trying to stay tuned and put it out there the way he wanted to put it out there.
Yeah.
Now he putting the blame on Tune.
Yeah.
He put the blame on Tune, like Tune put that little ass suit on him.
Yeah, in facts. Now I ain't gonna lie. He said New York changed the gangbanging up. Now New York did definitely, but the thing is about it. This the thing about it, bro. Like the Bloods from New York was started by some niggas that was never Bloods in the first place. They just picked up the blood shit. You know what I'm saying? Which, in a sense, that's original and that's respectable. You know what I'm saying? Because they not attaching themselves to some California shit. They just saying like we Bloods. The only problem with that shit is that neither one of them niggas was ever really had the was a Blood in the first place to be able to take these people's shit and brand it for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you like the originator of this shit, and that's just basically how it is. Cause like as far as I know, the New York Crips all claim California sets. You know what I'm saying? And then in Jersey, all the Bloods in New Jersey is California sets out there. This blood, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know, but like I say, when you start dealing with the East Coast and Chi-Town and all of these, the Midwest.
I asked about that, like, no, they on the West Coast, like on the, or like in Canada, they got East Coast Crips.
Yeah, they
I'm confused.
right, facts. And see that that's the thing that when people hear East Coast Crips, they like, damn, this shit come from New York, but that's just because if you're not from California, you don't, you know, that's not some shit you really know about. But the truth of the matter is the East Coast Crips is one of the biggest motherfucking gangs in South Central.
Right, that's what I heard.
Yeah. You know, so it's just like, or the Harlem Crips, or niggas be like, oh, Harlem Crips must have came from, nah, nigga, that shit came from LA. Harlem Crips came from LA too. You feel me? So it is, I don't know. I just think that Texas kind of, as a whole, Texas kind of got it fucked up a little bit, bro. As a whole.
We learned that shit wrong. They taught it to us backwards. They taught it to us wrong. You know what I mean? Like say them niggas came down here and they taught it to us the way that they wanted to run it. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
They feel like they when they came down here, they felt like they didn't like the way it was being ran down there. So they go run it how they want to run it down here. So that's what I'm getting from this shit.
I mean, in Houston though, a lot of the Crips mixed in with the folks. Like them blocks tune was naming like Wood, Fair, Club Creek, all of that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? As far as I know, you know what I'm saying, them pretty much folk blocks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, you know, there was a lot of folks in Houston. Well, it's still some, but like at one point in time on the Southwest, it was a lot of folks, you know what I'm saying? That's why like a lot of OG big homie niggas from the West, they all got a D at the end of their name. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit go. Like niggas start mixing folk shit in with the Crip shit, and especially being.
And you say something, you right, because I met a nigga named Pharaoh out there when I was locked up. He called himself Pharaoh D.
Yeah.
He kept saying niggas' name, all of them had D at the end of it.
Yeah, facts. I didn't name to me. I didn't want to, but you know, if people, you know what I'm saying, even people that tuned the interview didn't have the same type. So, you know, it's a lot of them, when niggas say, oh, the Southwest like that, unless they from Braeswood, you know what I'm saying, Braeswood gonna be some Bloods, but and if they from the SWAT, you know, it's like it's a lot of 6-0s and Hoovers on the SWAT or forum.
Yeah, I met some niggas from the SWAT, the Southwest.
You know what I'm saying? But when they specifically say like Club Creek and shit like that, that was always kind of like, that was really kind of like known to be a folk, like some folk shit. As far as my
what's called South Bulford, where put that street called out there?
Belford, but
West Bulford, something, yeah.
Belford is it's a lot of blood that sit on Belford and shit like that, though. Yeah. Yeah, that part of the Southwest, you know, like, because Belford, Fondren, and all that shit close by Braeswood, it's like a lot of bloods over there. But like I say, a lot of the OGs from the Southwest was really on some disciple shit, you know what I'm saying? And
Shout out to Stern, man. Now I think about it, man. Shout out to my homeboy Stern, man. Out of H-Town, man. Out of West Belford. Where I fucking say that street name.
Belford, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga, man. For
Yeah.
real. Man, rest in peace to my nigga Meathead, fire trade gangster out of Galveston, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, bro. I see even Hockley had, I know I didn't watch Hockley shit, but Hockley even reacted. Bro, I know, bro, especially the people that don't like Percy already and feel like he a bad representation of Texas, period. They're like,
They life.
huh?
They having the time of their life reacting to this shit.
No facts, because like shit, the dope feed shit and all of that, these West Coast niggas saying now, like everybody in Texas already been saying that shit. You feel me? And so, like, hey, when you, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but what they got kids say about California, I refuse to believe that they would probably let like a nigga that they felt like was a drug addict from the set be like the face of the set. Somebody would have been came out and tried to dethrone him. Like, nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be the face of the set. I look better to represent the set. You feel me?
Right. They ain't gonna be look like they hating. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be look like they hating. You feel me? So that's why they ain't doing it. But they getting tired of that shit. They get tired of it, man.
Bro, the artists go feel like they hating is Percy's narrative of somebody hating on them, bro, because a motherfucker can't be hating this speaking the truth or speaking their truth. You can't say that that's hating because a motherfucker is speaking their truth. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is you got motherfuckers that speaking on behalf of a lot of people because everybody don't got the voice on the internet to say how the fuck they feel about it.
Right.
And on top of that, a lot of people don't got access to Percy to be able to you know what I'm saying, tell them how they feel. Shit.
Right. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
Why do so many people find it hard?
I'm about to get ready to get out of here, man. Go take care of something. So I'm gonna end it with this song right here, man. I'm glad you came up here with me, English Fish, man. I've been missing for a while. So we did good coming back on this first one. Like it's been about what 2 or 3 weeks since I've been on the live.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we had a good time, man. And say y'all sometimes y'all got to excuse what people say sometimes, man. Y'all don't have to pay them no mind. Y'all just look at them and listen to them and shake y'all head and keep going. Don't believe everything you hear from these niggas, man.
Straight up.
Hard to break out of financial stress and build true wealth. See,
the lifestyle just different from the norm. You already prejudged, but you know, it's up to you to come see what it is, what it like.
Say I live the game banger mentality, and I can't go places where I should see. That's been my color since birth, so why you hate me? Straight look to the brain, I'm crip crazy. You know I got plenty love and plus I'm famous. You know they hating on cuz because they ain't ish. It's such a beautiful world, you can't repaint it. I got a beautiful girl, yeah, that's my lady. So you know that I've been crippin', never slipping down for killing. Don't get out of control. This feeling got me feeling better. Move when I tell you I'm finna shoot. Yeah, I keep it gangster so you know how I move. I'd rather stay cool, so I chill with my boo. You know my deep low stroke, you drive her crazy. You know my deep low stroke, done turn her crazy. Yeah. My bad for putting this Crippin on you. My bad for putting this Crippin on you.
They say that every real bitch need a thug. That's cool, cause every real lady need a cause. Truth, broken dream, crush hearts, time wasted. That what you give, you fucking with them niggas who basic. Get yourself a low, turn your world to amazing. A crazy lifestyle, but it'll put you in high places. They ask who that nigga with a bandana on his head. A man protecting love and clothes and make sure that you fed. So live off of 3 C's, cool on collected. Might cuss your ass out, but you never fit the bill. Don't trip. Like our motto say, script for the crib. I keep heavy medical niggas out here on some fuck shit. Staying out the way, let them fools have that hot shit. Rats ain't got no cheese case, so looking for replacement. I be down if I let them have my name and they slate me.
Game banger mentality, and I can't go places where I should see. That's been my color since birth, so why you hate me? Straight low to the brain, I'm crip crazy. You know I got plenty love and plus I'm famous. You know they hating on cuz because they ain't ish. It's such a beautiful world, you can't repaint it. I got a beautiful girl, yeah, that's my lady. So you know that I've been crippin', never slipping down for killing. Don't get out of control. This feeling got me feeling better. Move when I tell you I'm finna shoot. Yeah, I keep it gangster so you know how I move. I'd rather stay cool, so I chill with my boo. You know my deep low stroke, it drive her crazy. You know my deep low stroke, done turn her crazy. Yeah, my bad for putting this Crippin on you. My bad for putting this Crippin on you.
I put that 9 on my 12, that when my life changed. We playing Russian roulette, this ain't your dice game. You got a queen, she gon' show you when that crown cricket. Might be them fuck niggas round you, depends on how you flip it. I like my bitches bulletproof and niggas shoot they shot. You moving with me through whatever, you a crip or not. If I go broke or go to jail, you gon' dip or not. Can you bring fire when the flames start to sizzle out? Kings to my queen, no jokers, no aces. Crip when I walk, ain't never gotta say shit. It ain't my fault when you shopping, you buy your cold blue. Gave you my heart if you drop it, bitch, that's a cold blue. Every low ain't your low, I had to learn that. Mr. Murderville G8, I had to earn that. On here to spoil you, I ain't tripping on you. So bring that air here, let me pick that Crippin on you, Crippin on you.
Game banger mentality, and I can't go places where I shouldn't see. That's been my color since birth, so why you hate me? Straight look to the brain, I'm crip crazy. You know I got plenty love and plus I'm famous. You know they hating on cuz because they ain't ish. It's such a beautiful world, you can't repaint it. I got a beautiful girl, yeah, that's my lady. So you know that I've been crippin', never slipping down for killing. Don't get out of control. This feeling got me ill and better move when I tell you finna shoot. Yeah, I keep it gangster so you know how I move. I'd rather stay cool, so I chill with my boo. You know my deep low stroke, it drive her crazy. You know my deep low stroke done turn her crazy. Yeah, my bad for putting this Crippin on you. My bad for putting this Crippin on you.
You know,
what's up, Sonata, man? You late, we ending it, man. Get the replay. Thank you for coming through, though. Hit that like button for me, share it out. And thank y'all for coming through, man. Shout out to my boy Eagle Pig, man. Y'all keep it true, man. Wherever y'all live, y'all stay true, man. Don't let nobody tell y'all anything, man. So if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. You hear me?